I come today bearing sad news. GTA 6 has been delayed again, this time to late 2026. Will we ever see this game? But the real question is, well, you may have heard about this delay already. Do you know the real reason why GTA 6 might be delayed? Welcome back, everybody. GTA 6 being delayed is probably news that you've heard at this point. Everyone's been talking about it. I was literally live and people were coming in and talking about it. And so I was looking up what was going on with that after my stream. And I heard that Rockstar had put out a statement saying that a little bit of a silver lining here. The reason the game is being delayed is simply because they want to polish it up. They want to put on those final touches just so that when they release it, it is actually a finished game. After all, we've had many game launches in recent history where the game has not been finished. There have been a ton of glitches, and as a result, the launch has not gone well, and the game has suffered as a result. And so have we, the fans, the gamers. And Rockstar said they want to do right by us. After all, we've been waiting a long time, haven't we? So they're delaying it a little bit more just to make sure that it's done, and it's good to play when we get it. Isn't that nice? At least it would be nice if it's the real reason. But is it the real reason? I'm not so sure, because something that some reporters are not talking about right now in relation to this delay is that a few days prior to this, Rockstar was reported as letting go over 30 employees at their UK division because those employees were caught leaking sensitive information in relation to the game. But were they though? Since then, a verified Rockstar employee has gone online to give their side of the story. And their side of the story sounds pretty messed up, to be honest with you. They are claiming that the coverage about the employees that were let go, which is also accusing Rockstar of potentially letting go of these employees in relation to union busting and not in relation to necessarily any kind of leaks, although Rockstar refutes this and denies any wrongdoing, saying no, it is because of leaks. Despite all of that, this person has claimed that they were actually around and were aware of the employees who were let go, and has said that although it's only 30 employees and obviously they have quite a large staff, these are some very key members of the staff. These are senior staff. Some people have been there for 18 years or more. And some of these people were also away on paternity leave or were out sick. The people that were in the office apparently were told, oh, I just need to have like a quick chat with you. And then when they went in for the quick chat in this other room, they were basically told that they were going to be let go and they were dismissed because of messages that were posted on Discord. Now, this is also where the UK employees have been trying to organize for the union. And they said that they had over 100 employees at this point that were unionizing, that were on board with this. And in the Discord, they actually had 250 members or over 250 members. And so what is happening is that Rockstar is actually getting nervous potentially about the unionizing. And that is the real reason that these people were let go. They were let go right away. It was abrupt. They were not provided with any evidence as to what they leaked, despite asking for that. They also asked to have a union representative, I think, come in, and that was also something that they were denied. Basically, their rights in the UK were denied. This is something that legally Rockstar would have had to do, and they apparently just said they weren't going to do it. And the other thing that was shared here is the work environment and what morale is kind of like right now working at Rockstar in the UK, and apparently it's not very good. This poster claims that the work environment has become pretty awful to the point that people are afraid, especially now that these employees have been let go, and they've been let go saying, that they leaked stuff that they never did. These are employees who never had problems before, senior staff members who have been there for years, who were in key roles, mind you, in regards to the making of GTA 6, who are necessary to get this game to fans, to gamers, at a reasonable time. People that had no problems. They didn't have any write-ups. There were no disciplinary actions that had been taken against them in their time there. And all of the sudden, they were just let go like that. And when they asked for evidence as to why this was happening, they were denied any evidence. They were not shown anything. They were just told, nope, this is what's happening and you're out. And so this poster said it is clearly because Rockstar is feeling intimidated by the people that are trying to unionize and improve their work environment for everyone there. And it's pretty crazy to think about, because for them, what this means is they're now living in fear of any time they say anything, they could just be let go and dismissed in this way without having to have any evidence put forward as to what they did. And Rockstar will basically just say, no, we let them go because they were leaking stuff. It's not related to union busting, and there's basically nothing you can do about that. I guess there is some good news in the sense that the poster did claim that people that are, part of the Discord who have been working towards getting more people in on the unionizing, they are actively trying to fight to restore these staff members, to get Rockstar to go back on it. Like I said, a lot of these people were dismissed all of a sudden. They did not know this was coming. And some of them were even out sick, who were out because of surgery. So this is going to be a huge blow to those people. Apparently one person who was not in office was called. The people that were in an office were apparently called and had a panic attack, and HR actually hung up on them, according to this poster. So that's pretty awful. Even though these are people that are working on a game that is believed to be one of the biggest game releases of all time, of the decade, possibly ever. This will be the biggest game release ever. And despite the fact that I'm even telling you this news right now, the reality is most people are not going to care. Most people probably won't even see this video. After all, I am a small creator on YouTube. So I hope that other people are also talking about this. And I hope that something is done and that these people get their jobs back. Because if they don't, I really don't know how much of an impact gamers will be able to make on this, because I just don't think people will care enough. That's sad to say. This game is so big. This is little news to many people, and this isn't even really making the news right now. Very few people are reporting on it at the time of this recording anyways. And so I think the fear here is that there may be no repercussions, and this will just be a footnote that everyone will forget by the time the game releases next year. I hope that's not the case. And I also will say it's very upsetting because clearly they're claiming, we're delaying the game because we want to polish it and all of that. And maybe to a degree that's true, but if what this poster is claiming is true, it's also likely that they have been forced to delay the game because they just let go of a bunch of senior staff that were in crucial roles in terms of the game's development, in terms of getting it finished on time. So of course they need more time because they just got rid of key team members that are vital to the process. So in that regard, it's more likely that this poster is telling the truth and they have been verified. And if they are telling the truth, I gotta say, I'm really disappointed. When I read the initial news from Rockstar claiming, we want to take some time to polish the game, I thought, well, that's reasonable. Let them cook. They've cooked this long. If they need a bit more time, it's unfortunate, but so be it, I thought. And then to read this, and the post is in depth. It really talks about how all of the people were affected and how upsetting it was to these staff members who were let go. Hopefully, they will be able to fight the fight and get them back in. And hopefully, they're able to make some changes in the workplace, because it sounds like the Rockstar workplace is in a pretty bad way right now. And people are afraid to even speak their minds, because if you speak up, this is what could happen. You could just be let go. It's really messed up. I can't believe that I'm reporting on this, but I thought it was important to come and share it with you, because this, to me, This is news. GTA 6 being delayed is not as much news as the potential that they are delaying a game because they are union busting, denying union busting potentially, and claiming that they're doing it for fans when them letting people go may actually be what's causing the delay. And they're not letting people go because they did anything wrong per se. They might be letting people go just because they don't like that they're trying to fight for their rights. In a world where people are constantly being laid off at game developers and treated terribly, honestly, where freelance is becoming more common, maybe than even full-time employees, I am deeply disappointed that this could be Rockstar's approach to handling this situation. Anyways, I just wanted to come and share that with you in case you weren't aware of the potential real reason behind this delay, because it is upsetting, it is concerning, and I think more people need to be talking about it. That's really all I have. Thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time. If you would like to help it be seen by more people, obviously there is the hype feature for smaller creators like myself. And whether or not you're hyping this video, just a friendly reminder, if you do have access to the hype feature, to hype videos that you believe in, because it is there to help push the content that you believe in as the viewer, and I think it does make a difference. And even though the world is kind of in a tumultuous place, especially in the gaming industry, I am hopeful that all of us can make a difference if we so choose. That's all I have. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, stay nerdy. Bye!